Sergei Sobol is a miner. He works 300 meters underground in Ukraine's Stepnaya mine.
It was and remains dangerous. What's important is that we are safe, do our jobs and get home safely.
By we, he means the 300-odd men who work shifts in the mine that operates 24/7. He's been working here for 4 years now, but he's been a miner for much longer.
I'm from a mining dynasty. My father and grandfather worked in the mines. We're proud of giving our compatriots heating and electricity.
The Stepnaya mine has been in operation for over 50 years. It's one that survived the collapse of the Soviet Union and continued to provide regular wages to its employees. This is not to be assumed in eastern Ukraine. A miner here earns the equivalent of about 800 euros per month. A lot of money in this poor region.
Hey, Talian, you're so brown. Have you been on holiday?
When I was a kid, I would hear words like mine, miners, and I'd see men wearing makeup. At least that's what I thought. Today, my team is like my family.
His own family symbolizes the fate of Ukraine as a whole. The 35-year-old is from Donbas, where war between pro-Russian separatists and the Ukrainian army has raged since 2014. When his mine shut down because of the war in 2017, he and his family fled to the west, to the small town of Peshotraviensk.
There are hardly any jobs left there. Almost everyone has gone, except the old people.
According to the UN, over 13,000 people have died in 7 years of war. And though there is a peace agreement, the conflict frequently flares up. Right now, the whole world is waiting to see what will happen as Russian troops continue to amass on the border.
I didn't want my child to be born in a place where people have to be scared of going to work, where bombs keep going off.
The Donbas conflict was preceded by what is known as the Revolution of Dignity, or the Maidan Revolution, a violent uprising in the Ukrainian capital Kiev in 2014 that ended with the overthrow of the pro-Russian president. Afterwards, the new pro-Western government turned away from its Soviet past and opted for Europe. But this is not easy, particularly in eastern Ukraine, which is dominated by the coal industry. Most of the mines are in areas controlled by the separatists. Only 4 of the remaining ones turn a profit, including the Stepnaya mine. But that is meant to close down in 3 years' time. Ukraine is also shifting away from coal. The fate of the thousands of families who depend on coal is thus uncertain. And Sergei Sobol has mixed feelings when he goes underground, especially when he thinks about the past.
The miners had a good life in the Soviet Union. Ukraine was rich then. But in the years of independence, our country was plundered and depleted.
Sergei Sobol is not alone in harboring these feelings in eastern Ukraine. On the other hand, nobody wants to turn back the clocks and return to the USSR.